Mitch Albom is best known for his blockbuster book, Tuesdays with Morrie, and decades as a sports journalist. But what people may not know is that he has deep connections to the country of Haiti and runs a school and orphanage there. Earlier this month, Albom survived a harrowing helicopter escape during the political upheaval. Here to discuss the current situation in Haiti and his continued commitment to its children is Mitch Albom. Mitch, great to have you with us today. We appreciate it. So much to discuss, but I want to start with that incident that happened a couple of weeks back. Tell us more about that and walk us through that situation.
Well, I go to Haiti every month, have for the last 14 years with my wife to operate our orphanage there. And periodically we take people with us, guests, teachers, psychologists, things like that. And on this trip we had 8 people with us. And right after we got there, the violence from the gangs, which is omnipresent, really surged to a new level. They broke into prisons, they freed prisoners, they took over the airport, they took over the ports, and very rapidly there was no way to get out. And as the days passed, it became apparent that we weren't going to be able to get out through the U.S. Embassy, and if we were going to be able to get out, it was going to have to be on our own. And that took some time, a couple of failed attempts. Finally, a congressman named Cory Mills, who also seems to double as a secret agent, was able to organize a helicopter sort of evacuation along with Lisa McClain, another congressperson, a private effort, even though they're congresspeople. And one night, in the very dark of night, they were able to come into a secure location, pick us up, in about a minute, everybody piled into the helicopter and flew out. And it was very harrowing, as you can imagine, very movie-like. But it was not an adventure story. To me, it was a tragedy. We've become pretty practiced at trying to keep normalcy for our children, having them go to school, pray, eat, do their activities, play. Unfortunately, on this particular trip, when we did our nightly devotions, which is a regular part of our routine at about 6:37 at night, they did them to the backfire of gunfire, which you could hear. I mean, it wasn't a stray gunshot. It was rapid fire, assault rifle types of things that went on for hours. So you can only keep the outside away for so long. Our children have not been able to go out of the orphanage in 3 years. They have literally not stepped outside the gates because it's too dangerous on the streets.
Yeah, and it's so important to talk about that and get that word out and let people know what's happening over there. Hard for us to imagine here in the United States what life is like. Mitch, before I let you go, I know that you have a new book out. Tell us about that. It's called The Little Liar, and how you think it resonates and what we're experiencing in the world right now.
Well, ironically, you know, I started it a couple of years ago, and it's set during the Holocaust, and it revolves around a little boy who's never told a lie in his life. And when the Nazis invade his village in Greece, they find out about his honesty and decide to use him as a weapon and trick him into lying on the railroad tracks to the Jewish people who are getting on these trains and telling them they're going to new jobs and new homes. And he thinks he's telling them the truth, and only when the last train is loaded with his own family does he find out that these trains are actually going to the concentration camps, and he's not allowed to get on the train. And it follows what happens as a result of that lie to him as he seeks forgiveness, to his family as they seek to find him again, and over the next 40 years. And the hopelessness of that period of time, when we had that feeling for 8 or 9 days of not being able to escape, not being able to go anywhere, not being able to get away from the horror. If it helps raise awareness about, you know, people's cruelty to one another and the long-term effects of it, then I'm glad it's having that effect.
And Mitch, quickly, if people would like more information about Have Faith Haiti, where can they find that?
Our website, havefaithhaiti.org, very simple, and you can find out everything that we do. They can see the videos. 100% of the money that we raise goes right to the cause. There are no administrative costs. I handle all of that myself. So if someone gives us $1, they know $1 is going to food or to fuel, or in this case to more security right now and water and things like that. So it's havefaithhaiti.org, and thank you for asking me that.
Absolutely. Mitch, thank you for coming on today and all that you do. God bless you.
God bless you too.